How are you today? Feeling like some Indian weather outside? There you go. I'm Sachin. I'm your host for India Night today.
Namaste and welcome to India Nights. I'm Amy, and we're going to promise you that over the next 2.5 hours you are going to enjoy an amazing ride of tasting India food and experiencing culture.
Well, for those of the people who are here first time, India Night is one of the most popular cultural events at SDSU. And the reason... Yay! Thank you. And the reason behind it, well, the one obvious reason, you can see it on the stage. You know, the support of local community is so much here. The love of SDSU community and Brookings community towards Indian culture is so much that we are fascinating every time to present India Night in a different way and try to present our culture. It's very hard to present culture at the India Night, at one night, but we're trying to present it as possible. The popularity of India Night is not only bounded by Brookings boundary anymore, it just travels all the way out of South Dakota boundary. There are a few SDSU alumni who drove all the way from Twin Cities, Nebraska, Lincoln. And there is a SDSU alumni who flew all the way from California just to attend India Night. So, thank you very much all of you for being here, and thanks for your support.
Okay, well, since all of you showed up, which is wonderful, I think we should get started, right?
Sure.
Where should we start?
Well, every good thing begins with the prayer. We offer prayer to Lord Ganesha. Ganesha is a god of knowledge, so we offer a prayer to Lord Ganesha to help us to make the event pass in a good way. So we're going to say the prayer first, and for us, Meenakshi is going to present the prayer, and I would like to ask Meenakshi to come up the stairs and offer the prayers. Meenakshi, please.
Thank you.
Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Niranjana Gauri Nandana Gajanana Girijanandana Niranjana Parvati Nandana Shubhanana Parvati Nandana Shubhanana Parvati Nandana Shubhanana Bahi Mam Shri Bahi Prasanna. Thank you.
Now I would like to ask Dr. Perumal to come up on the stage and welcome all of you on behalf of India Association. Dr. Perumal.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Om Perumal. I am one of the faculty advisors for the Indian Student Association. The other one is Dr. Kaushik. I thank you all for coming here and supporting the Indian Student Association today. And I particularly would like to thank the sponsors who have made this event possible today. So before we start, I just want to tell you a few things about what the Indian Student Association does in the campus here. The Indian Student Association has a membership of around 120 students, with students from all over India pursuing mainly graduate program and some of them pursuing undergraduate program here. One of the main things that the Indian Student Association does here is to represent the Indian culture here at the SDSU campus. And of course, as you all know, that India Night is a big event for the Indian Student Association. And like in every year, this year also students have put in a lot of effort to make this event successful. So I hope that you'll enjoy the program as well as the food here tonight. Before we start the program, I would one of the things that we generally do for the traditional Indian program is to start with the lighting of the traditional Indian lamp. So to do this today, I invite Dr. Carol Peterson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to light the lamp, and I also request Dr. Dwivedi to accompany him. Thank you, Dr. Peterson. Thank you, Dr. Dwivedi. I would like to request Dr. Peterson to say a few words.
On behalf of the university, I want to welcome you tonight to this wonderful event. We have had Diversity Week last week, and this event brings a wonderful conclusion to that. We're very proud of the Indian alumni we have, the students from India that we have, and the faculty that we have. And so this is a manifestation of them coming together and providing this wonderful cultural evening for us with all the excellent food and taste of their culture. Welcome.
As a token of appreciation, I would like to give a small memento to Dr. Peterson.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson. Thank you, Dr. Dwivedi, Dr. Perumal. Thank you very much. Now, I request all of you to stand up for national anthems.
Sachin, what do you think we should do next?
Well, I think it's time for the entertainment program. So the first entertainment program tonight is...
Wait, are you sure? I mean, are you guys hungry yet?
I think so. Are you guys hungry yet?
Those guys in the back don't look very happy. Maybe the people in front should get the first food. You guys want food back there or not? No. Maybe we should do that then.
All right.
What's for supper tonight?
We have a lot of spicy and hot Indian varieties. We have a couple of vegetarian curries. We have egg curry this time. It's new in the Indian night. I think it's the first time in Indian night. Then we have chicken tandoori. We have naan or parathas. We have rice, pulao rice. And if you guys feel spicy or hot, then you can mild your tongue up with cheese balls, sweet cheese balls. That's gulab jamun. And if still you feel hot, then we have mango ice cream to cool it off. So guys, enjoy your meal, and we'll back after the short and tasty break.
Just to give you instructions on how to go about this, Dr. Peterson's table can go first. And then the way we'll do it is that there are 4 rows of tables here in the front. So you will go to the front food lines and start at the ends. So this end will start at the table, at the food table first, and then go toward the middle. And then this end over here will go toward that food table after Dr. Peterson's goes, and then everyone will follow. And then in the back 3 rows of tables, again starting from the sides, will go and get their food, depending on which side you're closer to. Okay?
Enjoy your meal.
You will stand up. On the line.
Yeah, we should join the line.
Okay, if everyone would have a seat, we will get started.
You can have more food. You can just get up the chair and get the more food, but you can sit down and enjoy the entertainment program that we're going to start now. Well, how was the food?
It was really good. Yeah. I think maybe a little bit spicy, but I really liked it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the quality of Indian food. It's spicy, but it's good.
So after having tasted of great Indian food, we are going to get a taste of Indian culture.
Sure.
So where should we start with that?
Well, where you want to start from? You want to start from the east, west, or the south side of India?
That's a good question. You know, after being at a few India nights, I keep learning something new every time I come. And one of the things that I've learned is that really Indian culture is so diverse. Like each state has their own language and traditions and stuff like that. So I suppose we could start from the south or something?
Sure, we can start from the south. Well, we can start with the southernmost Indian state, Kerala. Kerala means God's own state. Well, when you go in Kerala, you'll definitely see it is the land created by God. It's like heaven with green lush grounds, landscapes. You find a lot of lakes, beaches, and very beautiful place to be in when you're in India.
Okay, so if we were going to translate that to the US, it would be maybe like Florida?
Yeah, like Florida, but not many hurricanes in there though.
Nice, that'd be better.
But the next song that we're going to have is about wind. The next song, I think some little girl is going to perform. Do you know about her?
I know a little bit about her. She's dressed beautifully. Amu is going to come and perform a dance for us, Malayali dance. And basically it follows the movement of the wind. So please welcome her as she comes to dance with the rhythm of the wind.
Please welcome Amu.
Good job, Amu. That was great.
That was really great, Amu. I wish I could dance on that rhythm of wind.
Yeah, actually, I would take that wind. I would much prefer that over South Dakota wind. That's a lot better.
Okay.
So, you know, I really find Indian culture fascinating, but I think it would be helpful for me and probably for others to understand a little bit more of the history of India.
Sure, yeah. the history about Indian freedom and way back when they discovered India is very fascinating. So I bet the next presentation that we're going to have will explain more about history of India and give you an idea about Indian historical aspects of India. So look at this presentation and see if you can get any idea of Indian history.
Okay, let's watch this presentation, which is compiled by Satish.
The Portuguese, under the leadership of explorer Vasco da Gama, were the first Europeans to sail to India in 1498. But it is the British occupation that's historically noteworthy. British rule was firmly in place in India by the early 1800s. The British were primarily inclined to use India for her resources in agriculture and minerals. For the most part, India's religion and culture were left alone. Occupation, however, whether tyrannical or benevolent, rarely sits well with those being occupied, and India desired independence. Foremost among those fighting for the end of British rule was Mahatma Gandhi. The face of the bespectacled, frail Hindu is known and respected throughout the world as one of the great leaders of the 20th century. He was the architect of peaceful, non-violent revolution, known as civil disobedience, or Satyagraha, a movement that was largely responsible for the downfall of the British. Gandhi was educated as a lawyer in Britain in the late 1800s. After successfully defending the rights of Indian settlers in South Africa, he returned to India permanently in 1915, determined to aid India in its quest for independence. He wisely changed the course of the struggle from that of the educated Indian elite to one of the masses. He carried his message to the common man and woman with a style of great humility. He shunned Western clothes and material values completely. Gandhi spent hours each day immersed in meditation or in simple chores like spinning his own textiles. Though careful to remain non-violent in his resistance, Gandhi never failed to defy unjust laws. He spent several terms in prison and led many boycotts and movements against the British. The most famous of such protests was the movement to refuse to pay a British tax on salt, a heavy burden for India's peasants. On March 12, 1930, Gandhi and 78 members of his ashram began a march to the sea. 24 days and 241 miles later, Gandhi and his growing mass of followers had captured the attention of India and the world. Then, in the simplest of symbolic protest, Gandhi gathered a palm full of salt made from the sea waters at the beach of Dundee. The masses followed in open defiance of the British, producing salt illegally. The salt protest led to yet another arrest of Gandhi, but in a simple, non-violent way, the process of achieving independence from Britain had begun. The mind of the people was free. Independence was granted shortly after World War II, but it didn't come easily. There were deep divisions among Indian leaders on religious grounds, chiefly between Hindus and Muslims. What resulted, through great turmoil and bloodshed, was an agreement coordinated by British Lord Louis Mountbatten. India was divided into the separate countries of India, Pakistan, and East Pakistan, which eventually became Bangladesh. Nearly 10 million people changed their homeland. Many Muslims moved to Pakistan or East Pakistan, while Hindus in those areas fled to India. Jawaharlal Nehru of the Congress Party, an early follower of Gandhi, became India's first prime minister of a system of parliamentary democracy. Gandhi, although greatly saddened by the partition and bloodshed, remained the father figure of the Indian Congress. Tragically, Mahatma Gandhi, perhaps the greatest leader of the 20th century, was felled by an assassin's bullet on January 30th, 1948. Today, Gandhi is revered by all Indians and advocates of peace throughout the world. An eternal flame burns in his memory at the site of his cremation in the Indian capital of New Delhi. Known as the Rajghat, the peaceful setting is visited by hundreds of people each day as they pay homage to this great man.
Sachin, I don't think I knew that much about
Yeah, that is really,
kind of the details of history before.
absolutely, that is really fascinating. So from now, let's move on to our next program. What do we got next?
Okay, so the next performance is a Bengali dance. And the story of this is that the man is trying to convince this woman to marry him and to move to his house with him. But she's a little hesitant, is trying to resist him. It actually reminds me of how I treated my husband before he got married.
Poor guys, always.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see what happens with Seema and Ananya in this song. Please welcome dashing Ananya and beautiful Seema.
Alta devo, tikli devo, sonar churi.
Okay, I can't believe that guy just picked her up and took her off the stage.
Yeah, maybe just too tired of hearing no from all the girls, so he definitely needs to get married to someone.
Yeah, poor guy. He probably needs some humor in his life.
Yeah, especially if you get married, you know.
So, do you have anything in India like stand-up comedy or something like that?
Yeah, we do have a lot of people do the stand-up comedy and impersonation. We have Masi, who do a lot of stand-up comedy here and impersonation. Let's see if he can help Ananya to get humor in his life. So please welcome Masi, who's gonna do some. Must be a popular guy here. Please welcome Masi, who's gonna perform some impersonation of Indian actors and few Hollywood actors.
Yeah. How's everybody doing today? I can't hear you. Oh yeah, you should be because you paid for this. I mean, like, I'm telling you, the international students have really good time here. I mean, I thank everyone here who showed up. And because, did you guys just left? I mean, you guys just left. Guys, this is working. You gotta pay me for this. If I knew that so many people were gonna show up today, I would have charged these guys more money. I didn't know that because this is my first India night, okay? So, but us, like, the international students here, they have a really good time here. Sometimes, you know, for example, I don't charge these guys money, no, I'm just kidding. And talk about help. I'm a really helpful guy, you know, ever since I got my SSN, the social security number, you know, I've been doing a lot of social service. I let all the girls at SDSU flirt with me. But it's never the other way around. You know, I don't receive social service from girls. They always have 2 words from me. You wish. I mean, ever since I came to the US, I've been in the process of learning new words. And it's really funny, you know. The other day, I was at, one of my American friends. It was, you know, last week it was really good, right? The weather was excellent. So I talked to one of my friends and I just asked him, hey, isn't the weather great today? And you know how he replies? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that a word? I asked him, what does mm-hmm mean? He says it's a yes. Oh, okay. I go home. I find Webster's dictionary, I find the Oxford dictionary, I don't find the word mm-hmm. Is he playing something with me? I thought, oh, it was okay. Next day, both of us again go to McDonald's, okay? I order some fries, okay? And this is really funny again. Okay? I mean, he's my friend, I should share fries with him. And I ask him, do you want some fries? He's like, Man. I don't want to be embarrassed asking him what's So, you know, I play safe and I ask him, I don't ask him the meaning of I just wait. If he's going to take those fries, means yes. I mean, if he's not, then is no. I mean, I can't eat my fries. So I wait, and then after some time I find that guy not touching my prize. So it's a no. Wow. And after landing to the U.S., us international students, I mean, not just Indians, all the international students, I'm telling you, we have a really, really good time. You know when? When people pronounce our names. Wow. Isn't that true, right? I feel you, man. I know, because, see, the other day, especially, I'll give you a true story example. The other day, I was at Taco Jones. You know how the people say there, right? I was like, I'm going to take this opportunity right here to say my name is Masi. Okay, it's spelled as M-A-S-I, so it's not Massey. It's Masi, okay? So I place my order, the girl asks my name, I say it's M-A-S-I. It's like, okay, just write that down. I sit, and after a while, I hear some voice like, Massey, your order ready, please, Massey. I thought that was someone else. I didn't go there. It was all cold, my food got cold, so after some time I realized, oh, this is not India. This is the US, they're gonna say Massey here. So I go back, and then I take my food. Then I realize, something should be done here. So what I do is, me and my friend, chalk out a plan, and we say that, why don't we use initials instead of the actual words, actual names. So it'll be easy for both of us, the counter people and us to understand. And then, what I realized, I want to come up with a good initials, so why not use the first and last in letter of my name? So it's like M and I. Okay. Next day, I go to that same place, I place my order, she asks my name, and I'm like, M I. Then she says, are you? No, I'm not nothing. It's the initials, M-I, it's easy for you. Oh, okay. She goes down, M-I. Yeah, look at this. My friend comes up, he places his order, and then he asks his name. Guess what he says? M-I-2. It sure is mission impossible for, you guys to pronounce your names. Okay, I just want you guys, to have a good time here. The reason I'm here is to show you how Indian actors act. Okay, the dialogues will be in Hindi, the national language of India, but it's not necessary. I know many people don't speak Hindi here, so it's not necessary that you should know Hindi. Just look at how they speak and how they act. That is it. You're going to enjoy this. And if you still want to know what they mean, there are a lot of Indian guys that you can just bug any one of them. You can meet me after the show too. I'll explain that to you. And I promise I have something for you in the end. Okay? So it's the impersonation of actors. So first, it's not just how they speak and all. I'm creating a situation here, okay? Actors are not actors anymore. The Indian actors are not actors, okay? So they, like us, people here, they want to come to US, to South Dakota State University to pursue their careers, okay? And everyone here knows that for us international students to come over, we have to give a visa interview, okay, at the American Embassy back in India. So every one of these actors is like, they're having their own interviews. Okay, so this is how they're going to say about, everyone is asked the same question. What is your name and why do you want to go to the US? Okay, so that is what they ask. And it's the same question, but just look how they respond. And I think we're good to go. Okay, so I have prepared for you guys a slideshow so that you know who I'm impersonating. And if you don't know any one of them, you know what time it is. It's time to watch Indian movies, okay? Okay, let's go. Let's see, in the first, in the queue, who comes in first? The one and only, the actor of the millennium, Amitabh Bachchan. Okay, he's asked the same question, like you know how they speak in the visa officer. Okay. Hello, sir. What's your name and why do you want to go to the US? Like that, okay, and look at how he answers, okay? Hi. Vijay Chauhan. Babu ka naam Dheeranath Chauhan hai. बचपन से मेरी माँ का एक ही ख्याल था कि मैं मास्टर्स इन दैनिक साइंस करूं
और मैं डर रिसर्च के बाद वापस अपने गांव जाना चाहता हूँ और अपनी 80 एकड़ की जमीन पे अपने को देना चाहता हूँ. And guess what? His visa gets approved. And then he comes back and says, "अरे तुम्हारा बोलने का स्टाइल अच्छा है." Let's see who comes in next. Oh, I can't hear you guys. It should be like that. There you go, there you go. Okay, the legendary Devanand. He used to ask the same questions, and just look at how he dances all in the embassy. Okay. He comes in like this. अरे ओ मेरी बुलबुल. ऐसे मेरा नाम देवानंद है. आपका नाम क्या है? टीना, मीना, लीना, हसीना. वैसे तो मुझे इंटरव्यूज में पसीना नहीं आता, बट पता नहीं आज आप जैसी हसीना को देखकर मुझे पसीना क्यों आ रहा है. And the visa officer, she asked, "You don't seem interested in doing your masters." And he asked, "आपका फिल्मों में क्या ख्याल है?" And you know what happens, right? Reject. He's out. Let's see who comes in next. Oh yes, my favorite. This guy, he can't. I mean, let me just show you that. Okay, this guy comes in. Dharmendra, my favorite. Okay.
Does he know him?
मेरा नाम धर्मेंद्र है. This guy's so funny, man. I mean, I can't stop laughing. He goes like, "मुझे SDSU नाचने के लिए जाना है क्योंकि मुझे सिर्फ यही करने आता है." This is how he actually dances, okay? And then she asked, "Who's sponsoring you?" "Mausi ji." "I know your Mausi ji can't sponsor you. You're rejected." What he says? "मैं तेरा खून पी जाऊंगा." If you say that you'll drink someone's blood in the embassy, what happens? Rejected. That poor guy, he goes. Let's see who comes in next. Oh! If I translate his one word of his dialogues into English, it's like "shut up." He starts with that. Okay, so this is how he comes in. Yeah, the same old question. He comes in like this way. Like, "Hamosh, अबे ओए छापड़ बंजू, मैं अपनी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में मास्टर्स करना चाहता हूँ और अगर तूने मुझे अपना वीजा नहीं दिया तुम तेरे काट के ऐसे करूँगा." There you go. But this guy, he speaks so well. So like the visa officer says, "Oh, you look confident enough. You'll get your visa." Let's see who comes in next. Legend, the late Rajkumar, I would say. Okay, when he comes in, same first question he's asked is, "What is your name?" And he replies, "Okay, Jani, हमारा नाम याद नहीं तो फिर किसका नाम याद रहेगा? हमसे जमाना नहीं, जमाना हमसे रहेगा। वैसे तो हम मास्टर्स इन कंप्यूटर साइंस करना चाहते हैं ताकि साल को 100K कमा सके और राधा के लिए फूल लेके आ सके। वैसे तो हम जानते हैं कि हमारे बैकलॉग ज्यादा हैं, लेकिन ये चाकू देखो, लग जाए तो खून निकल आता है। If you bring in knives in the embassy, poor guy, he gets rejected too. Sorry, I'm sorry. Next, who comes in? Let's see. Woohoo! Okay, this guy, he's like, I think, maybe a far distant cousin of Devanand. He keeps dancing too. Okay, but he dances after he gets results. Okay, so yeah, he's also has the same questions, and he starts. This is how he does it actually. Hey Pushpa, ये दुनिया एक यूनिवर्सिटी है रे, और इस यूनिवर्सिटी में हम सब कठपुतलियां हैं रे, और इस कठपुतली को पढ़ने की इच्छा है रे. And then, you know, because of his simplicity, he is given the visa. And look at how he dances. Shukriya re. Well, he's lucky. Okay, who comes in next? This guy, you know, he's a really hit comedian and a big villain in India. Okay, so let's see how this guy. The first question that this guy is asked is, what department of masters are you going in for? And so this is what he says. But साला, मैं अपनी स्कूलिंग ही कंप्लीट नहीं किया हूँ. मास्टर्स क्या कंप्लीट करूँगा? मैं तो अपनी स्कूलिंग कंप्लीट करने जा रहा हूँ. अबे वही चिरकुट, वीजा देना है तो देना, तो जा भाव मत खा रहा. Okay, sir, your profile looks good enough. You got good GRE and TOEFL scores, but still the school part. Okay, you'll get your visa. Oh, he gets it. Let's see who comes in next. Oh, Sunil Shetty, the dashing, one of the dashing heroes of India. Okay, this guy is asked the same thing, and he always wishes people when he comes in, you know. So one of the way you wish people in India is like in his voice. Let's see. Jai Bajrang Bali. Jai Bajrang Bali. Officer. Yo. Okay. Officer. मेरा नाम सुनील शेट्टी है. मैं अपना MBA करना चाहता हूँ. सचिन भाई, MBA. मैं अपना MBA करना चाहता हूँ. अगर मैं MBA नहीं करूँ तो मुझे अच्छी नौकरी नहीं मिलेगी, और अगर मुझे अच्छी नौकरी नहीं मिली तो अंजलि मुझको पसंद नहीं करेगी, और अगर अंजलि मुझको पसंद नहीं की तो मैं मर जाऊंगा ऑफिसर, मैं मर जाऊंगा. Poor guy, he gets it. When he's announced and you get your visa, he says, Jai Bajrang Bali. Let's see, I think we have a special appearance after this. Okay, let's see who comes in. Fine. Pranal? Oh, yes. Okay, let me just tell you, this guy is not an actor. Many of you know that he is the world's best batsman in cricket. Okay, he's a god in cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, this is how he speaks. But he speaks mostly in English because they're all international matches and all. So he comes into the visa interview, and he's not going to pursue his career here. He's not coming for studies. He's coming for something else. So let's see what he comes in for. He's like, what is your name and why do you want to go to the US? He comes in like, hi, my name is Sachin Tendulkar. Yeah, I want to go to SDSU to teach the boys there how to play cricket. Yeah, the boys are playing really good. They're running between the wickets, and their bowling is really good, but they need to improve. And before we start, I just would like to say that I want to wish the team in SDSU to win the NDSU tournament also. In the visa officer, you know what they say? They say, first, why don't you guys perform well? And then, we decide about SDSU. You're not getting your visa. Yeah, he goes this way. Hey, hata hata. Okay, this was the Indian part, and as I promised you guys that I would be giving something, good for all the people down in Hindi. Let's just turn the tables the other way around. How about some Hollywood actors going back to India? Okay, the situation here is I don't know much about Hollywood actors, but I could just do some of them, a few of them. So the situation here is they're going to the Indian embassy in the US. They're going for their visa interviews. Okay? So let's see who comes in first. He comes in and says, hey, I want to go to India, I want to teach people how to box. Hey, haven't you seen Rocky Balboa? Yeah, I can fight. Hit me, come on, hit me. You want to punch me? You want to punch me? Come on, punch me. I can teach you how to boot boxing. Okay? Okay. He gets scared. Okay, you'll get your visa. Thank you, appreciate that. He goes, let's see. This next guy, let's just, oh yeah. I know you, have you seen this guy? You know, this is Mike Myers from Austin Powers, okay? Look at how this guy comes in, okay? This is the way. He goes like, Austin Powers is my name. And Danger's the middle name. But I'd like to teach people in India how to dance. Groovy, baby! And the response that he gets is, people can dance better than that in India. I don't think you're going. He's out. And last but not least, let's see who comes in finally. Oh yeah, my favorite. Late Marlon Brando, Don Corleone. Okay, you know, if you don't understand what he says, I mean, neither do I. It's okay, so he comes in, he says his name, he's like, yeah, the name's Don Corleone. You don't even see his lips moving. And I'm like, why do you want to go to India? And he says, I want to teach people how to do business. I want to teach them how to do business, okay? And then the question comes back to me, who is sponsoring you? He gets pissed off. And he's the Don, okay? So, you know, Vito, his sidekick, he's always there. So he goes like, hey Vito, tell him who sponsors the Don. You know, Vito comes up, he says, nobody sponsors the Don. You know, in his special Italian accent. The Don is by himself. If you mess with him, it is curtains for you. And then, you know, they got scared. And they, okay, Don, you'll get your visa. And he says, thanks, kiddo. Make sure you don't ask too many questions. And before he leaves, by the way, man, know what kind of business it is? Business you're not supposed to know about. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the show. I can hear you. And before I leave, I'd just like to say, people who have enjoyed this show, you've got a great sense of humor. And those who haven't, thank you for your patience. See ya!
That was great, Mercy. Thank you very much.
Who wants ice cream soup?
Okay, well, what's next?
Well, before we go on next, I just want to make you guys sure that best is yet to come. Now, but for now we move on to Kerala again. I love this land, so I just need to go back there and want to see more beauties. This time, I'm going to see a little older beauties, the girls. The Kerala girls gonna dance, usually perform. How was that? Thanks, ladies. That was excellent.
Okay, so our next performance is a fusion dance. Sachin, would you explain what a fusion dance is for us?
Yeah. The one dance actually you saw, the Malayali traditional dance, it's kind of classical Indian classical dance. Fusion dance, that's the next performance gonna by Seema. That's like a mixture of Indian classical and a modern Indian dance. So if the classical dance that you just saw has a style, the modern dance has its passion. So the fusion dance is a mixture of style and passion. So please welcome passionate Seema on the stage to perform her next song. Seema.
Okay, now is the time when you all get to have a part in what's going on. We have a bunch of door prizes to give away. So what about like the northern part?
Sure. Well, why don't I explain to you a little bit about the most popular northern state of India, Punjab. Have you seen, well, we haven't had many people from Punjab in Brookings, but people in Punjab are usually Sikh community. They usually wear the headgear and they have a beard, and they belong to Sikh community. So those are the people from Punjab. I need to read about this. Lots to talk about Punjab. Okay. Well, Punjab has contributed to green revolution of India and is considered as feeding ball of India. People of Punjab are known for their hard work at the farm and wow.
Some farmers, I guess.
Just like South Dakota people, I guess. And but they are starting. Okay, I don't take any more time. They are all famous for the farm. They are all famous farmers come from Punjab, and there are a lot of soldiers in the Indian Army. They are from Punjab too, and they are the famous dance from Punjab is Bhangra, and it is like a very foot tapping dance. And I make sure the one dance you're gonna see will make your feet tapping for sure. So here comes Bhangra Jax. Jack's gonna perform Bhangra this time. Please welcome.
साडी आन भी है साडी शान भी है अणख आबरू दी पहरेदार पगड़ी पगड़ी हुंदी निशान बहादरी दा सूर पीरां दे लई वंगार पगड़ी ता जाकर राता नू रोक न पावा अखियां बिचों गमलियां बरसाता नू मारे गिनगिनियां च तेरी मैं ता जाकर राता नू रोक न पावा अखियां बिचों गमलियां बरसाता नू हो हो इश्क तेरा
And the presentation is made by Satish and Jitu.
A significant factor in India's religious diversity is its long history of invasion. From the time of India's earliest documented civilization in the Indus Valley around 2500 BC, the subcontinent has been invaded many times, and each invasion brought new cultural influences. Though the history of each can be found in archaeological ruins throughout India, it was the presence of the Mughals which is most easily identifiable today. There were 6 great Mughal emperors, ruling through a period that lasted roughly 200 years, from 1527 through 1707. The 2 most famous Mughals were Akbar and his grandson Shah Jahan. While Akbar was behind the construction of Agra and the rust-colored Agra fort, it was Shah Jahan who built the Taj. The Taj Mahal is located in Agra, a city of close to 1 million inhabitants. Agra, itself a former capital of India and the seat of the Mughal Empire, is located approximately 125 miles from the modern capital of New Delhi in the province of Uttar Pradesh. The Taj Mahal rivals the pyramids of Egypt and the ruins of Greek and Roman civilizations for its beauty and significance. And its history includes one of the world's great love stories. In 1612, Shah Jahan married Mumtaz Mahal. It is said that his love for her was unequaled. As a wife, she bore him 14 children. She died in childbirth in the year 1630. Bereaved by his loss, Shah Jahan became what some might call eccentric and at the very least extravagant. Today, Agra Fort and the Taj Mahal are the most visited public attractions in all of India. The Agra Fort is a sandstone structure.
To see this fashion show, so please welcome our Indian models on the stage they're gonna show us beautiful Indian dresses. Please welcome. our Indian beauties. Yeah. What about those beautiful dresses? Nobody was watching dresses, huh? Well, I don't know. You guys are dashing too, don't worry. Anyways, our next performance is by a little girl, Sana, who is going to perform a traditional Bengali dance about Durga Puja. Durga Puja is the biggest festival in eastern part of country, which is the state Bengal. So before that, do you know Madhumita is going to talk about?
Yeah, before Sana comes to dance, Madhumita is going to explain the festival to us. So please welcome Madhumita.
Madhumita is Sana's mom.
Namaskar. Durga Puja, which is celebrated in India during the fall season, is a festival of culture, tradition, sharing, and most importantly, it is a manifestation of togetherness. Durga Puja, Goddess Durga, along with her 4 children, is worshipped in this Hindu festival. It is celebrated for 4 days with pomp, grandeur, and joy. Goddess Durga portrays the various manifestations of womanhood. On one hand, she represents love, care, and motherhood, and on the other, anger and power. In this festival, family and friends come together, rich extend their hands to exchange gifts with poor, and kids mingle on the streets to celebrate. It is a time for rapturous delight and happiness, homemade cuisines, music, lights, and colors. In this song, Sana is representing the joy associated with kids during this festival. Durga Puja is approaching and she is getting dressed to welcome the festivity. The kids' young heart participates with the bells of the temples, the blooming flowers of the season, the smell of the surroundings, and the chanting birds. When she sees her mother passing by with her new clothes for the festival, she cannot resist herself from pleading her mother for her new dresses. Yet she hasn't forgotten that Durga Puja is the time for sharing and giving. Hence, when she sees a gloomy poor girl passing by, she doesn't hesitate to ask the girl what her reason for unhappiness is. And when she realizes that the girl is unhappy, for there is no one to buy her new clothes, Sana willingly gives away her dresses to her, reminding us once again that Durga Puja is not only a festival of being together, of being happy with family members and friends, but also that time of the year when we share and bring smile to other people's face.
গন্ধ এসেছে, পুজোর গন্ধ এসেছে।
That was great, Santa. Thank you. Well, our next presentation is going to talk about the current India. And remember, the culture places that you have seen in the previous presentation, they are still part of our modern current India. Please enjoy.
4 more prizes left, so we're going to go ahead and drop for those right now.
Hair, she don't need a haircut.
Yeah, no joke. So, what part of India do we go to now?
Well, guys, as every good thing has come to an end, the Indian night has to officially come to an end. But don't forget, there is a medley song coming up after the vote of thanks by Srinath, and that will be, you all are invited to come on the stage and dance. But officially, this is the last performance by the professionals. So you asked me where we go from here. So you know a lot about South, you know East, you come to know some about North. Now we'll go to West. We'll go to Western state, Gujarat. Gujarat is a colorful land with a lot of nice people. As all over in India. Well, this dance is, people are going to perform, is a traditional dance in Gujarat, and it's called Dandiya, where people play with sticks.
Okay, are you sure they're not going to like hit each other accidentally? That sounds dangerous.
I hope not, but you're going to see how they work with their sticks and also dance with it. So this typical dance is usually performed in a Navratri festival, where people stay up all night to worship Goddess Durga and Goddess Shakti. This dance is choreographed by Harsha Mistry, so special thanks to Harsha ji, and I would like to welcome all these Gujarati guys and beautiful ladies to come on stage and perform Dandiya. Please give them a big hand.
पूरी तरफ है ढोल बाजे ढोल बाजे ढोल बाजे ढम ढम बाजे छोरी बड़ी अनमोल मीठे मीठे इसके बोल आंखें इसकी गोल 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 तो ढम ढम बाजे
That was a great way to end, I think.
Absolutely. I hope nobody got hurt.
Yeah, flying sticks, what was that about?
Yeah, but you know, they were just professionals, so
Sure.
I wish I could play, but maybe next time.
Well, we had a great tour of India tonight, right?
Thank you guys. Thanks for your support, and thanks Amy for being here and supporting India Nite. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, I love it.
Thank you very much. Well, as I said, again, I'm mentioning this again and again to stay after the vote of thanks, because you're going to see some people who are not exactly professional, but all of you who want to come on the stage and dance on the Indian film music, they're all welcome. And I bet you those are catchy songs too. So don't forget, I'm going to be here for sure. So I would like now to welcome India Association Vice President Srinath to come up and give a vote of thanks. This guy, along with all the Indian community here, worked very, very hard to make this India Nite success. So give this guy a big hand.
Good evening, all of you. I deem it a great privilege to have been asked to extend a vote of thanks.
He's so tired.
I deem it a great privilege to have been asked to extend a vote of thanks on this historic occasion. This day will be remembered as a milestone in the history of India, Association of South Dakota State University. On behalf of India Association, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Carol Peterson, Vice President, who has graced this event. And I also extend the same gratitude to several faculty members, sponsors of the event, the same Brookings community, other personnel and students who have joined our family this evening, in spite of their busy schedules, and made it possible. You all know an event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. It requires meticulous planning and execution and an eye of details. We have been fortunate enough to have backed by a team of very motivated advisors. Special thanks to Dr. Divejidi and family, Dr. Radhe Kaushik and family, Dr. Mistry and family, Dr. Perumal and family, and of course to Mr. and Mrs. Ananya. And last but not the least, special thanks goes to my friends who are standing behind in a stick, who prepared this delicious food and contributed for this cultural program. And if I have not mentioned anyone who has contributed to this success, kindly excuse me. And thanking you one and all. Yeah.
Again, I don't think no.